Welcome back, friends. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about how to perform loop operation in stored procedures. Actually, the loops are used to perform repeating operation for a particular moment of a time. Okay, it will be working based on the iterations. Okay, so we will see how to perform the loop operation in stored procedures now. So just start with the delimiter double slash, then create the procedure, create procedure. The name of the procedure I'm mentioning is loop for the loops, loop of begin, then declare a variable in order to perform the loop operation. This variable is going to perform it. Declare I and the data type is int, then set I equal to 1 as a default value, then perform the loop label. So these are the part of the syntax. Okay. So you have, while performing the loop operation, definitely you have to mention a loop label name. So I'm mentioning it as a loop. Name of the loop label is loop. So it will carry the values of the loop. And I'm mentioning the condition here. If I greater than 10, then if I greater than 10, then leave loop label. Okay, the condition should be mentioned within the loop label and end the if statement, end if, then select the variable I in order to display that. Now I am going to perform the loop operation, set I equal to I plus 1, then end the loop, then end the loop, then end with the delimiter and double slash. So you can see here. So we are creating a procedure with the name loop. This is going to perform the loop operation, this procedure. Here first we are going to declare a variable called I with the data type integer, and the value of the I is set as the default as 1. And in order to mention the condition of the loop, we have to create a loop label. So, and we have to mention the name of the loop label. I'm mentioning it as a loop, and the condition here mentioned is if I greater than 10, then it should be, it should leave the loop. Okay, if the I value of I exceeds 10, it should leave the loop, and I'm going to end the if statement here. Now, what it should be display? It should display the variable of I. So this is not 1, this is I, select I. Okay, then this I value will be incremented every time in order to perform the loop. That we already know. This is the default operation of the loop. Then end the loop, then end the delimiter. Just run this query. So it will create a procedure loop and it will perform the operation. Just run this query. You can see here the loop, the procedure loop has been created. Now call the query. Call. The name of the loop is loop of. Now run this query. So you can see here. So every tab will be displaying one result. So 10th tab will be displaying 10. So what it will happen is default value is 1. So after every increment, it will be going to 2, 3, 4 like that. So it will start from 1. The next thing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now the loop has been run successfully. So here MySQL branch provides the result of each iteration in a separate tab. Okay. In order to perform or in order to display all the values in a single tab, so you have to change the code in the stored procedures. Okay, so we will do that also. Okay, how to display all the values in a single tab, the loop operation values. Okay, so just you have to uh, create a procedure delimiter double slash, then create procedure. I'm mentioning it as loop. Here the procedure is mentioned as loop. Then begin. Then declare. Then declare I integer, the variable I, then int. Then I am going to declare another variable, that is str string. The data type is varchar. I'm mentioning it as the size is 50. So this str will be performing the operation in a single tab. Okay, we will see how it is performing. Set I equal to 1, then set str equal to mention a apostrophe, then comma, semicolon, then loop label, loop, mention the name of the loop label. I'm mentioning it as loop here. Okay. Then if I greater than 10, then leave the loop. Then leave the loop means you have to mention it as leave loop label, then end the if statement, then end the if statement, end if, then you have to end if should be mentioned like end if, then set str equal to concord of str variable comma I comma mention with the space that apostrophe because the values will be stored here, comma set I equal to I plus 1, set I equal to I plus 1, then end the loop, end loop, then mention it as select str, then end with the delimiter. So now you see here we have uh, created the, actually the procedure name should not be loop, so I'm mentioning as loop 1. Okay, so here you can see here set I equal to 1. So here I am going to declare a variable, so here the semicolon should be mentioned, then here set str equal to, that is semicolon, so that should be mentioned here, and loop label I'm mentioning it as loop, then if I greater than 10, then set str equal to, it should have some default value, that's what is mentioned here, Then str, set str equal to concatenate str comma si comma colon double slash. If I greater than 10, then leave loop label. Here it should be semicolon. Semicolon should be mentioned here. And end if str, then set I equal to I plus 1. End the loop. Then select str. Then this will be run this query. Okay. So just mention with another apostrophe here. So now the loop will be running properly. So just run this query. So you can see here, I'm going to run this query. So just run this query. So the procedure has not been created. So here what we have to do is, now you can see here the query has been run successfully. So now we will check whether everything comes under a single tab. Okay. Just run this query, call, the name of the procedure is loop 1 of, and run this query. So now you can see here everything comes under a single tab. So I hope you have understood the concept of loops in stored procedure. So this is how the loops are performed in stored procedure. So I'm again summarizing this code. So you see here we have created two variables. One is I variable, another one is str variable. I variable is an integer variable, str is a var character variable. And we are going to set the I value as 1 as default because I will be starting the operation for the loop. Okay, then str will carrying the result of the loop variable. Okay, what for every iteration there will be one result will be there. That result will be taken care of the str, and this is as usual the syntax of the loop. Loop label should be created with the loop name, and we are giving the condition of the loop inside that loop label. If I greater than 10, then we have to leave the loop. The loop operation has to be completed. So in the if statement, then set str equal to, we are going to concatenate each iteration results. Okay, and that results will be stored in the variable str. Okay, you can see here str comma I will be performing the iteration value every time. For each and every iteration the I value will be updated. So that will be stored and that will be concatenated with the str variable, and that will be displayed as the result under the str variable. So the iteration operation is mentioned here, set I equal to I plus 1. After that, we are going to end the loop. When it reaches 10, we are going to end the loop, and that value will be displayed under the str variable. So this thing will be, this concatenation operation will display all the values in a single tab. Okay, so that's all about the various concepts available in the stored procedures. So in the next lecture, we will discuss about some more examples regarding to the some normalization procedures in MySQL Workbench. Thank you.